Over the years, many athletes have amassed great fortune only to lose it quickly. Only a few have managed to build on their wealth via clever investments and become the wealthiest athletes in the world today. In this video, we'll take an in-depth look at the richest athletes in the world according to Forbes and see how they spend their hard-earned money. Kylian Mbappe, $180 million. When you're as well known as the French player, there's very little pie of luxury that you don't have your fingers in. From interesting houses to vehicles, the 24-year-old player does not spare any expense when it comes to spending his money. And I mean, why not? After all, the PSG striker is one of the highest paid athletes in the world. Rumors have swirled around his choice of residences, with whispers of luxurious duplex apartments boasting an iconic view of the Eiffel Tower in the heart of Paris. This remarkable dwelling, located in the pinnacle floor, undoubtedly provides breathtaking panoramic vistas of the cityscape. Valued at approximately $40,000 per month as gauged against comparable penthouse rentals, his previous abode radiated an air of refined elegance. However, recent reports suggest a shift to a new property nestled within New Suisse, a coveted neighborhood renowned for housing numerous celebrities. A peek into his latest abode through social media unveils a tasteful and soothing decor palette complemented by lavish wooden embellishments, and speculation hints at the possibility of a luxury swimming pool. It is reported that the young forward invested about $10 million to purchase this lavish haven. But it's not only residences that he splurges on. He also enjoys automobiles, particularly costly and fast ones. While the player does not have a driver's license, he does not allow that to stop him from enjoying and driving fast vehicles. He has been seen driving SUVs such as the Volkswagen Tiguan, Audi A6 Avant, and Mercedes GLE, as well as more expensive vehicles such as the Volkswagen Multivan, Volkswagen 12, and Mercedes V-Class, which cost between $85,000 and $150,000. It also appears that the young player's thirst for the ideal life extends to the conditions of his contract. He demanded a private jet from the team, but was rejected. Instead, he has complex jets such as the Bombardier Challenger 350 that can be chartered at regular intervals. The aircraft's beautiful cabin meets his wants, yet this luxury costs almost $7,000 every hour of flying. PSG provides him with a personal entourage that includes a chauffeur, bodyguard, and assistant for roughly $30,000 per month. Mbappe's taste for luxury extends to his watch collection, which includes a Rolex Yachtmaster from the Big Bang series and the Spirit of Big Bang King in gold. Being a celebrity at Paris Saint-Germain, Kylian Mbappe earns a substantial salary, but his income sources extend beyond that due to his status as one of football's best players and a rising star of the new generation, renowned globally. He has a massive following on social media platforms, with 180 million Instagram followers, making him France's most famous figure online, surpassing other national football stars. He is also a wealthy brand ambassador for brands such as Oakley, Christian Dior, and Nike, earning around $15 million per year in endorsements. His contracts with Paris Saint-Germain pays him $53 million a year plus performance incentives, which contributes to his huge earnings of over $180 million. And Mbappe's net worth could possibly reach hundreds of millions of dollars owing to his success and market value. Lewis Hamilton, $300 million. Few athletes have gained the popularity of this Formula One race car driver, and as they say, you have to look the part, and Lewis Hamilton is one guy who will stop at nothing to flaunt his wealth. And what better way to show off your money than by purchasing the best properties on the market? The Formula One racer has a magnificent condominium in Monaco's Monte Carlo district worth around $15 million, and he also acquired a historic London mansion in Kensington for approximately $20.4 million in 2017. He has even gone so far as to purchase 2 luxury apartments in the Big Apple, one of which has a stunning view of the Hudson River and has amenities such as a gym, sauna, heated pool, and more. This property is believed to be valued around $36 million. Another property, an 8,880 square foot triplex located in Tribeca, is valued at more than $38 million. Hamilton pays around $16,000 per month for homeowners' dues on this property. Lewis Hamilton, the grandmaster of the Formula One race circuit, is almost certain to have some serious beasts stowed away in the garage. And with his fancy links to Mercedes, he doesn't even need to dig into his piggy bank to bask in the glory of these gorgeous vehicles. But let's just say that Hamilton's garage is like the symphony of horsepower, and the chief conductor is none other than the Mercedes EQS, valued at a cool $120,000, while the Mercedes AMG G63 follows at $160,000. There's also a legendary 1967 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500, adding nostalgia for about $200,000. And finally, the great finale. The Shelby 427 Cobra is more than just a car. It's a collector's dream with a price tag of up to $5 million. Our man also travels the world on his own plane, a Bombardier Challenger 605. This mid-size, long-range business aircraft enables smooth continental travel. Its spacious interior accommodates up to 12 people, providing unrivaled comfort and elegance. Hamilton, regarded as one of the finest Formula One drivers of all time, has acquired a sizable net worth over the course of his career, ranking among the top 3 most paid Formula One drivers in history, as well as the highest paid British sportsman in history. In 2021, he placed 7th on the list of the world's highest paid athletes, earning around $82 million. His popularity in the media, particularly on sites like Instagram, where he has 34 million followers, extends beyond his athletic achievements. This large audience makes him an intriguing candidate for major business sponsorships, which has resulted in lucrative partnerships with brands such as Mercedes, LG, Tommy Hilfiger, and Puma. His projected net worth is at $300 million, and considering his youthful age, it's certain to continue expanding. Shaquille O'Neal, $400 million. Shaq has established himself as a real estate legend. The retired NBA star is on a level all on his own, both on and off the court. One such bold move was flipping an estate in Las Vegas, buying it for $1.95 million and then listing it for a cool $3 million. Another bold move was his $80 million tower project, which could be the best yet. After haggling with his manager, he made the leap to Miami, listing his Orlando mansion for $28 million, but he eventually settled for $11 million. While that was a loss, the star seemed to have bounced back from this, as the Miami mansion is a dream realized, boasting a modern kitchen, lavish living spaces, and a massive garage, all for $16 million. Shaq's love for minimalism even extends out to his $400,000 treehouse, one of the most expensive treehouses in the world, definitely raising the bar for any man caves. The basketball legend gained the nickname The Fish because of his love for water, and he indulges his passion by owning a $130 million yacht which can accommodate up to 149 people, with annual maintenance costs of $2 million and fuel expenses of up to $500,000. Shaq, who is taller than most people, spends hundreds to millions of dollars customizing his automobiles. His modes of transportation include a Pershing 72 yacht and a series of customized vehicles such as a convertible Mercedes-Benz S557 and a stretched Lamborghini Gallardo. While Shaq spares no expense in living the life of his desires, he has had quite the journey to reach where he is now, and he's broken several records along the way. In fact, some would argue that Shaq's journey from college to NBA success is as dramatic as his slam dunks. After recognizing his basketball skill, he left his academic study at Louisiana State University to pursue a career in the NBA. Although he later returned to finish his studies, his basketball accomplishments were the main focus. He went on to join the Orlando Magic after the 1992 NBA Draft and won Player of the Week and NBA Rookie of the Year accolades. After 4 magical years, the Lakers signed him for a whopping $88.5 million, and he validated his price with 3 back-to-back titles. Despite the glitter of the squad, disagreements with fellow member Kobe Bryant caused his resignation. Shaq dribbled for different teams, including the Cavs and Celtics, and won the coveted Olympic gold. After a 19-year career, he retired, transitioning to music, acting, and business, demonstrating that his abilities off the court were equally varied. You could bet your sneakers that Shaq didn't go all these years without building up a cash stockpile larger than his shoe collection. Shaq isn't just a basketball legend, he's also a business guru with stakes in over 500 company chains. He's like a one-man economic alley-oop with his fingerprints on brands such as a 24-hour fitness facility and Etienne's pretzel restaurants. Talk about being a tycoon. Floyd Mayweather, $450 million. Some may argue that Floyd Mayweather was the best boxer of his time, but these days it is his moves outside the ring that get him the most attention and make the most headlines. And because he's also one of the most lucrative pay-per-view draws in history, Mayweather has enough money to live a lavish lifestyle. He owns luxurious homes, including a 3-story Miami Beach estate with 9 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, a pool, a fitness center, and a dock for $18 million. His Beverly Hills property is 15,000 square feet and has 6 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, a wine cellar, a gym, and a pool that is likely worth more than $25 million. His greatest yet, though, is a 22,000 square foot palace on 1.4 acres with huge pillars, an indoor pool, and landscaping worth over $10 million. The boxing champion is also noted for his excessive spending on luxury automobiles. His huge collection includes a range of high-priced vehicles such as the Mercedes G63, Maybach GLS, Bentley Flying Spur, Ferrari Portofino, Lamborghini Urus, McLaren 650S, Rolls-Royce, Lamborghini Aventador, Bugatti Veyron, and a rare Ferrari Enzo. The highlight, however, is his Koenigsegg CC-XR Trevita, a one-of-a-kind white carbon fiber masterpiece with just 2 copies worldwide, priced at a stunning $4.8 million. According to other accounts, he has over 100 premium automobiles. Floyd Mayweather is more than simply a boxing champion. He's also a walking jewelry shop. This guy loves to sparkle and show off his fancy items. His bling collection would make a pirate blush with envy. We're talking timepieces that are more like time-traveling gem museums. He owns a Rolex worth as much as a small island, He has a Patek Philippe that would probably purchase a yacht and a Richard Mille that is finer than most people's automobiles. But the true star of the show is his Jacob & Company billionaire watch, which is so exclusive that even VIP rooms feel nervous around it. This masterpiece consists of 260 carats of Look at Me set in 18 karat white gold and 504 emerald cut diamonds. And the price to acquire this gleaming marble Floyd is a simple $18 million. Aside from boxing, he owns TMT, a stock car racing team, the upmarket adult club girl collection, and a roller skating rink in Las Vegas. Mayweather's extraordinary ability to engage fans and his entrepreneurial ventures have accumulated his tremendous riches. His lifetime profits are estimated around $450 million, yet he claims to be a billionaire with $1.2 billion. I mean, what can we say? Someone's rolling in cash. Magic Johnson, $620 million. When it comes to luxury, few can equal Magic Johnson's passion for the good life. We're talking about tasteful houses in the most expensive locations in the world, and Johnson, the real estate expert, won't settle for anything less than the best. He formerly possessed a massive estate in Bel Air, Louisiana, which we're sure had its own postal code. This 3-story wonder, erected in 1981, has more room than a clown car convention, totaling over 10,000 square feet. According to rumors, the former athlete lived here until the 1990s. Surprisingly though, this property made headlines again in 2022 when it was advertised for a whopping $14.5 million. Speaking of opulent mansions, Magic's property portfolio reads like a real estate buffet. There's a Tuscan-style beach estate for those wine and surf nights, then the Beverly Park mansion that has gone from $2.3 to $17 million. And who could forget his Hawaiian hideaway? A condo dubbed Papaya Place, where ocean vistas make daily living feel like a permanent vacation. It appears that Magic Johnson is not only a basketball superstar, but also a magician when it comes to collecting vehicles. I mean, with that lineup, he's virtually directing a symphony of vehicle luxury, like if he's playing a real-life game of Monopoly Billionaires Edition, accumulating properties on wheels instead of streets. And don't forget, he has a vehicle for every occasion. Now, the most valued automobile in his collection might be a tie between the Cadillac Escalade at around $105,000 and the Bentley worth more than $200,000. The Bentley Continental GT costs more than $250,000, while the Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead Coupe costs over $550,000. Who knows? All we can say is that the aggregate worth of this automobile could likely cover a large number of school debts and a small country's debt. While we're at it, it's safe to say that when it comes to automobiles, Magic Johnson doesn't just play the game, he owns the entire court. In 2021, the former athlete took extravagant holidays. He and famous buddies were spotted aboard the 280-foot super yacht Aquia, which is one of the world's most expensive boats. It offers luxurious luxuries including 7 suites. The fact is that Magic Johnson's enormous riches stems not just from his on-court abilities, but also from shrewd off-court investments. At the height of his NBA career, he earned a record-breaking $5 million every season. However, his earnings currently exceed those amounts due to his high investments and business interests. In 2010, he made an estimated $50 million by selling his 5% ownership in the Los Angeles Lakers. His old Starbucks network sale brought in roughly $75 million. His investing business, Magic Johnson Enterprises, has assets estimated at $1 billion, matching his ownership of the Los Angeles Football Club, broadening further with holdings in TGI Fridays Louisiana Dodgers esports team, liquid and media partnerships including Aspire TV. Overall, if you ever need a partner to help you make money and live the good life, Magic Johnson is the man. LeBron James, $1 billion USD. For about as long as it takes to master the perfect three-pointer, LeBron has been making enough money to purchase a small nation or at least a few private islands. And when it comes to real estate, this guy owns entire kingdoms of luxury rather than simple residences. Consider this a massive 32,000 square foot palace in Akron, followed by the Miami estate, a 6-bedroom wonderland with a home theater that is almost a tiny Hollywood. This Miami treasure sold for a cool $12.75 million in 2021, which is almost the price of $1 billion basketballs. LeBron's LA narrative is equally interesting. He once had a 9,364 square foot house with a pool that was probably more refreshing than a winning shot at the buzzer, but he had to wave goodbye to it at a loss. A real plot twist in this real estate saga. But the real showpiece is his 15,600 square foot masterpiece in the City of Angels, which has 8 bedrooms and not 1, not 2, but 11 marble adorned bathrooms, which when you're the king, even your bathrooms deserve the royal treatment. This palace cost him a tidy $23 million, but let's be honest, it's just pocket change for a guy who's almost the Sultan of Swish. Then there's the big finale, the Beverly Hills Spectacular, which is so expensive that it's like a Hollywood blockbuster turned real estate. Spread out across 2.58, it's like a miniature nation where basketball reigns supreme. This splendor cost him around $36.8 million back in 2020. That's enough money to make even the Monopoly guy blush. So whether you're on or off the court, LeBron James is obviously living his best life, one marble bathroom at a time. LeBron James is fascinated about automobiles and is frequently spotted driving a variety of expensive vehicles. Some notable automobiles in his collection include a Chevy Camaro, a 1975 Chevy Impala, a Hummer H2, Mercedes-Benz, Porsche 911 Turbo S, Bentley Continental GT, a Rolls-Royce Phantom, and his most famous custom Lamborghini Aventador Roadster, which has 770 horsepower, accelerating from 0 to 60 in just 2.8 seconds with a top speed of 217 miles an hour, clocking in at a price tag of around $500,000. LeBron is also known for his stylish attire and passion for luxury watches. He wears a variety of expensive timepieces from Rolex, Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, and Richard Miller with values ranging from $25,000 to $600,000. He also owns a custom Audemars Piguet watch designed specifically for him. LeBron is equally famous for his exceptional business investments in many fields. Aside from his success on the court, he is a savvy businessman with a diverse portfolio, including 19 Blaze Pizza franchises and a stake in Beats Electronics, an Apple-affiliated company specializing in headphones and audio gear. He is also a shareholder in Liverpool FC, a well-known English football club. James's financial acumen extends to partnerships with other celebrities such as Arnold Schwarzenegger and Ladder, and a sports supplement enterprise. He is also the creator of Spring Hill Company, a film production organization that released Space Jam: A New Legacy in 2021. Beyond these ventures, his status as a sports hero has made him the face of various brands, including Coca-Cola. McDonald's and Pepsi are among his noteworthy partnerships, as in his lifetime contract with Nike, which guarantees him over $30 million per year, and a possible lifetime earnings of over $1 billion. Tiger Woods, $1.1 billion. When it comes to the world of golf, there is one name that is synonymous with wealth and luxury, and that name is Tiger Woods. The professional golfer has not only entrenched his name as associated with riches and elegance in the golf world, but he has also expanded his lifestyle to his real estate holdings. One famous property was a gated condominium near Orlando, Florida, which had an impressive 8,000 square foot residence on Lake Islesworth. In 2013, Woods sold the home to fellow golfer Bubba Watson for $2.2 million. Other assets included a Swedish private island, which he never resided on but is worth roughly $7 million, and a luxurious home on Jupiter Island, Florida, with contemporary residences, pools, a golf course, and more. Woods also invested in the Albany Luxury Resort in the Bahamas, allegedly for $100 million. When it comes to travel, Tiger Woods never settles for less than the finest. His automobile collection apparently comprises a variety of cars: a $45,000 Buick LaCrosse, a $50,000 Buick Verano Concept, a $55,000 Buick Enclave, a $60,000 Hyundai Genesis G80, a $70,000 Hyundai Genesis GV80, a $90,000 Cadillac Escalade, and the Lexus LS460 costing him about $230,000. Notably, he was said to own a Lamborghini Murcielago, a high-performance vehicle with a V12 engine capable of speeding from 0 to 60 in just 3.4 seconds, reaching a peak speed of 214 miles an hour, and probably costing him approximately $300,000. Furthermore, reports claim Woods formerly had a Porsche Carrera GT, a super sports car noted for its speed and exclusivity that is currently worth around $800,000. Tiger Woods has had an extraordinary career in golf, including PGA Tour Player of the Year and induction into the World Golf Hall of Fame. While he has earned $118 million from tournaments, sponsorships account for more than 90% of his income. He earned lucrative contracts with businesses such as Gatorade, Gillette, and Nike, each for approximately $20 million a year. During his heyday, he was routinely among one of the highest paid sportsmen. He even topped the list for a decade, with a peak annual income over $100 million. Beyond golf and endorsements, Woods built a variety of revenue streams for his companies. The TGR Group encompasses the Woodlands. Jupiter TGR is intended for creative golf courses, whilst TGR Live is for event management. According to Forbes, Woods is worth around $1.1 billion. With that type of income, Mr. Woods is living the life we can only dream of. Michael Jordan, $2 billion. While Michael Jordan's name is synonymous with basketball and is still regarded as the GOAT of the basketball courts, the truth is that a large percentage of his wealth comes more from his non-basketball ventures. In fact, it is estimated that less than $100 million of his wealth came from playing basketball. Well, compared to his mind-boggling net worth of $2 billion, that is a huge gap if you ask me. There is his association with Nike's Air Jordans beginning in 1984 with a $250 million annual deal. When you compare his current financial standing, you have turned into a significant revenue stream. By 2015, the Jordan brand was generating around $3 billion a year, with his royalties accounting for approximately $100 million annually. Moreover, his ownership of the Charlotte Hornets, acquired for $175 million in 2010, proved transformative, even though he sold the majority to his stake in 2023, but the team's value at $1.5 billion and Jordan owning 97% equity became a billionaire by 2014. He's also a minority owner of the MLB's Miami Marlins and enjoys various endorsement deals, restaurant ventures, and even a car dealership. Jordan's astute investments and diverse business ventures have propelled him to both incredible wealth and a fascinating lifestyle. Talking about a fascinating lifestyle, what better way to invest your money than in a luxurious apartment? Or should I say luxurious apartments? Jordan's love for Florida led him to invest $12.8 million in building a lavish mansion in Jupiter in 2012. The sprawling property includes 11 bedrooms, a cigar-friendly media room, and a full-size basketball court. Situated within the exclusive Bear Club, a private golf course. The mansion caters to Jordan's passion for golf. His real estate portfolio extends to a $2.8 million lake house in North Carolina, a $7.5 million home in Utah with stunning mountain views, and a $29 million Chicago mega mansion featuring a basketball court, pool, cinema, and other luxurious amenities. There's also a private golf course, Grove 23, which he constructed due to dissatisfaction with his previous club's pace, valued at $15 million, situated in Florida. The course offers varied speeds for gameplay, but it's not all about houses for the legend. In fact, the real trouble would be finding a house that can house all of his cars, because this guy got quite the collection when it comes to cars. There's an Aston Martin DB9 Volante, a Mercedes-Benz SLR, a McLaren 722 edition, and a Ferrari F112 TR. Not to mention his earliest cars acquired after a $10 million signing bonus from the Bulls, 7 Mercedes and Pontiacs. He also owns a highly coveted $61.5 million private jet with the Jumpman emblem and a $80 million yacht. But it's not enough to cruise in cars and yachts. The basketball legend also has to look the part, and that brings us to his extensive watch collection. This collection is worth millions and features notable brands like Audemars Piguet, Ulysses, Nardin, and Rolex, reflecting his love for luxury. But Jordan is not just about tame and quiet luxury. He's also a risk taker, as he's known for high-stakes gambling, some of which are successful and some not so much. But never mind that when you're as rich as Michael Jordan. It takes more than just a couple of bad nights to lose your fortune gambling. With that being said, we've come to the end of the video. We hope you enjoyed. Do you want to know more about these luxurious lifestyles? Click on the cards, we'll see you there.